Welcome to True Crime with Candy. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you're notified when a new true crime video is available for you to watch. And if you're part of the family, then welcome back, family. Today we're going to take a dive into the curious case of Charles Swain. 38-year-old Charles Swain was a resident of Tyrell County in North Carolina. On February 4th, Craig traveled to Creswell, North Carolina to attend a Super Bowl party on Jones White Road. That event would be the last time he would be seen. Although his body has never been found, authorities claim he was murdered on February 4th, the same day he attended the party. What is unclear is what happened to Craig Swain and why. On the cold night of February 4th, 2008, everyone was on the edge of their seats watching the New York Giants play the New England Patriots in the 42nd Super Bowl. Although the Patriots were heavily favored, the Giants went on to win the game. While most people enjoyed the festivities and wildly competitive game, Craig Swain bid his goodbyes and left the Super Bowl party in a blue 1984 Chevrolet truck he had borrowed from his father to attend the gathering. After this last sighting, the facts are curiously murky, and Craig Swain would never be seen again. What is known is that authorities tracked the 38-year-old man's steps to his uncle's house on Jones White Road, a convenience store nearby, and to a Super Bowl party also on Jones White Road. Upon leaving the party, another partygoer witnessed Craig hit a parked car, argue briefly with the driver of the other car, and then leave the scene of the accident. Investigators said the person whose car was hit called 911 and then proceeded to follow the truck, allegedly stopping the truck twice along the road. The mystery begins when the call to 911 was made. Deputies started following the truck Swain was reportedly driving, but deputies cannot say if it was Swain that was driving the truck when the chase started at 70 miles an hour. The driver of the truck during the chase did match Craig's physical description. With the police chase wrapping around curvy back roads in Washington and Tyrell counties, it ended with a crash into a mailbox on Reek Road. Whoever was driving that truck took off on foot and was not captured that night, leaving a puzzling mystery as to who was driving and where was Craig Swain. A few days later, police went to Craig's parents' house to deliver a citation for the hit and run. His parents then told them they hadn't seen or heard from their son since the night of the Super Bowl party. His family also stated that he'd never done anything like this before, and they were very, very concerned. Craig Swain was never seen or heard from again. A little over 9 years later, in June 2017, authorities announced that they were investigating Craig Swain's case as a homicide. They had reason to believe he was murdered the day he was last seen. On August 25th of that same year, information led investigators to 2 properties on Alligood Road, looking for his body. Investigators received a tip that Craig Swain's body was buried at that location. The North Carolina SBI brought in cadaver dogs and the East Carolina anthropology team to locate any evidence of Swain's body. During the search, they were unable to locate any trace of Craig Swain. But during the search, they arrested David Lewis Sr. for possession of a firearm by a felon and David Lewis Jr. for selling narcotics. Marvin Jordan Lewis lived on one of the properties of Alligood Road. In September 2017, he was arrested and charged with being an accessory after the fact to the first-degree murder of Craig Swain. Investigators believe Marvin Lewis was the man driving Swain's truck during the police chase, the man police originally thought was Swain himself. Marvin Lewis's charges were upgraded to murder in November of 2017, and Keith Patrick, Nicholas Patrick, apparently no relation to each other, and Joshua Arnold were charged with accessory after the fact. In January 2018, Keith's charges were also upgraded to murder. O'Brien McLeese was also charged with murder, and David Lewis Jr. was charged with accessory after the fact. Swain's body has never been recovered, but foul play is suspected in his case due to the circumstances involved. No investigators or investigating agency have provided any information as to what led to charges on the individuals that they suspect to be involved with Swain's murder. Curiously, there is no further information available regarding a trial or plea agreements for any of the suspects who were arrested and charged in relation to Craig Swain's disappearance and suspected murder. A search of each defendant's name showed no results relating to a conviction, leading one to believe that the charges were dismissed since no information regarding a plea or a trial is available. What happened to Craig Swain, and will the perpetrators ever be held accountable for his disappearance and suspected murder? This case is such a mystery almost 20 years later. It's sad that the family hasn't been given any resolution. Apparently, enough evidence was found to warrant charges on the suspects, but what happened to the pursuit of justice for Charles Swain? If Marvin Lewis was driving the truck during the chase and at the time of the crash, how was he able to get possession of the truck and dispose of Craig Swain in such a short time span? Where was Craig during the chase? Where is Craig Swain's body? The Washington County Sheriff's Office is asking if anyone has information regarding the disappearance of Craig Swain to contact them at 252-793-2422. You can remain anonymous, and there is a reward available for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the suspects in this case. We hope that Craig Swain is brought back home to his family so that they're able to give him a respectful burial and find out what led to the demise of their beloved Craig Swain. The family deserves closure, and we're hoping that one day they receive that. This has been the case of Craig Swain.